So if you didn't like this video, you're probably not going to like this video either, because I'm going to explain why abortion is wrong in general. First off, I have a couple questions for you. Do you think murder is wrong, and do you think the Holocaust was a terrible event? If you suggest to both, you should disagree with abortion. There are the years of the Holocaust, which lasted about 12 years. Around 6 million Jews died. Now, it's estimated that over 2,500 babies die from abortion daily. Time this by 365, and we see that 912,500 babies, estimatedly, die from abortion every year in the U.S. alone. Globally, 200,000 babies die every day from abortion. Times this by 365, and we see that 73 million babies die from abortion every year. That is about 12 times the Holocaust. And in the time span of the Holocaust, this would mean that 876 million babies would have died. Okay, now explain to me this. What is the moral difference between a grown Jew and a baby in the womb? There isn't one. Additionally, any embryology textbook will tell you that life begins when the sperm and egg meet. Now, if you ask a pro-choice supporter what defines a living being, they'll probably say a being that can think on its own, experience emotions, and survive independently. But you're confusing life with personhood. Yes, we begin to think at later stages of our lives, but that doesn't mean we aren't actually alive. Surviving independently also doesn't define a living being, because the baby is still dependent on the mother outside of the womb. Now let's take a look at some scenarios. Let's say a young couple is practicing unsafe sex, and let's just throw in that they are not financially capable of raising a child. First of all, if you can have sex without thinking of the consequences, then you are irresponsible and you should not be raising a child. That being said, we should not go ahead and kill the child. Once the baby is born, they should take it to an adoption center so that it can be raised by stable parents. Now, let's say someone got pregnant from SA. This does not mean it's okay to kill a baby, because one harmful act against an innocent person does not justify another harmful act against another innocent person. Now, that's why it's morally wrong. Let's take a look at why it's religiously wrong. It's really simple, honestly. Exodus 20:13, thou shalt not kill. The Bible condemns murder, and this is what abortion is. In summary, abortion is wrong because it is murder. The Bible condemns murder, and people who support abortion are supporting murder. God bless you.